glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kent State's offense will get the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Tight end now in motion. The give is to Garcia. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. So Middle Tennessee State's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is.
Room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, MTSU.
Do I run the ball here? Am I a little conservative? I don't want to get a safety. What? Absolutely not. I'm going to play pitch and catch, and my guy's better than yours. Outruns everybody the length of the field. 99 yards for the big touchdown reception.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Makes the quick grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Snares it outside, it's Garcia. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Makes the grab. It's Martin. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer? When it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Dropping back, it's Battiato. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Quickly complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Golden Flashes will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Wants to throw. It's Gattiato. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
And the Golden flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Golden flashes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Berry. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Gattiato. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Martin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Berry. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Martin. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. They just keep firing. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the golden flashes, trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games.